So, geschätzte Spielkollegen, willkommen zurück zu Grandblue Fantasy. Wir waren mitten im Endkampf wahrscheinlich, aber der Part war schon fast gehört. Dementsprechend retten wir unsere Freunde.
Ready? Sword of Eos? No, it's much more.
Greif an!
Don't hold back! You missed! Do you still live? Panacea! Cannot come to pass! Oh no! Don't hold back! Wretch!
Primeval dragon, child of darkness and flames, thy name is Besucht!
Lyria.
Right behind. Look out! It's drawing in energy. Have to destroy. We did it!
Yeah! Okay, eyes open. Almost don't. Breaking leg. Let's finish it off.
Let's do it, Muhammad!
Muhammad!
Summon forth Dark Bane! Free our skies! Is everyone...
That sucked.
Oh. Catalina!
Lyria? Where are we?
Seed Hollow Castle, I think. What the hell happened?
It appears the Captain and Lyria restored everything back to normal.
Way to go, Captain!
Man, it's hard keeping up with you young bucks. Always stealing the thunder.
Well done, Captain.
Aren't we missing someone?
Hey! Never doubted you for a second. I totally knew you kick butt.
I think we can safely say, all's well that ends well.
I want to apologize to everybody. Even though I couldn't control myself, I could still see everything that was happening. All the scary stuff I did, I was powerless to stop it. I wasn't sure if it was a dream.
That wasn't you, Lyria.
You all still came to save me. After what I did to everyone, to Catalina. And especially to you.
It's okay now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dry your tears, Lyria. You're back with us now. There's nothing to fear.
Catalina. I'm home!
I'll just use you as the fuel source then.
No, I won't let history repeat itself.
Now I understand. You're all influenced by the singularity. But fate set in motion can't be stopped. You will come to understand the depths of my unflinching resolve. The astral realm awaits the fruits of my research. I won't be denied, Esta Lucia!
Stop. If you open the gate to the Ankra was sealed for a reason, does that mean nothing to you?
Let me ask you this instead. Why do you care so much about these skies? They're so full of heartache and despair. Worries that shall be long eclipsed by the providence of a new order.
You're blind, Lilith. Blind to their kinship. Blind to their hopes and dreams. There are things in this world that mean more than power or...
Fix it, dude!
No, Astreus. All that is obvious to me is that we don't see eye to eye. And you're as guilty of the same sins as the rest of these fools. Hear my voice. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
What is that?
The pillar of Vayoi. The pyre where primals are burned, where I shall build my bridge to the astral realm. Salvation follows at my heels. The sky will fall, and the stars will ascend. Utopia is within my grasp.
Are we back at the altar? Would seem so.
Everybody, run!
What is that? I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
The end? Hurry!
Go lace up with daggers, Group.
Yes, sir.
How's the second district holding up?
Barely, boss. I see him! Over there!
Oh no, the city's falling to pieces. Hey, I think we need to tell Zothba about Roland.
Well, what do we have here? Oh, and you folks got your friend back.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Lyria.
I'm Zothba, an information broker. Must have been tough out there, huh, little lady?
Yes, it was.
Zothba, do not frighten the poor child.
Huh? Who's being scary? I'm on my best behavior here.
It pleases me to see that everyone is in good health. I came to lend my support the moment I caught wind of Avia's assault on Seed Hollow.
Speaking of allies, I don't see Roland with you. Where'd he go?
He needs our help.
Your eyes tell me more than words can convey. It must have been a horrific affair.
Maybe we can do something for him, though. You in, Histy?
Most certainly. I am off to make arrangements at once.
All right. Call it intuition. Or an overactive gut. But an epic storm's brewing in this here skydom. Don't know how to explain it, but the air's buzzing with emotions. Stuff like joy, anxiety, sadness, anger. You can tell when it's coming to a head. I haven't felt this spooked since the Dolly Island disaster 15 years ago. My point is, you folks ought to haul it back to your own skydom.
What? You can't say that at a time like this!
Look, my sources tell me you hail from Fanta Grande. You've got a fine ship that can cross the Grim Basin. No need to play hero here.
It's not like that. We can't just leave everyone when we know it's coming. Lilith is going to use something called the Pillar of Vayui to destroy the sky. Do we just let her do it? And what about Roland?
Let me be the voice of reason here. You saved your princess. Mission accomplished. So what do knights do after rescuing the damsel? They make sure she stays safe. You're an excellent captain, so I don't need to spell out your next move for you, do I?
We're gonna save Roland.
I'm glad you're looking out for the man. But did you hear a single word I said? Come on. All I'm saying is don't push your luck. Ah, who am I kidding? We both know I can't talk you out of this. But Zega Grande is our home. At least let us keep our pride. Be seeing you around then. And quit with the long faces. We can handle this.
Good day. Which will it be? Well then, so long. Vethpa told us we should get out of Zega Grande, but...
Roland made it abundantly clear that Angramanyu is more than Zega Grande's problem. That power can and will consume the skies.
Exactly. So what I wanted to say was...
We got you, Lyria. Just take a look at my butt. Is that the face of somebody fixing to run away?
Oh, no it isn't. Hello. This one?
Sometime after the commotion at Tempeal, life in Folca began to struggle towards normalcy. The breeze was soft and welcoming. I'd been blind to the city's charms before, focused as I was on rescuing Lyria from the Church of Avia. The sun watched over the victims of Furikin's rage as they raised new homes for themselves from the rubble. But once scars have set in, they are slow to fade. Here and there, the children of Tempeal labored with tools too large for their hands. I offered my aid, but the children said their work was their responsibility.
As long as you're sure you'll be okay.
Some distance away, a small boy burst into a red-faced fit. Lyria and I rushed over, hoping to be of help.
During our stay in Seed Hollow, a certain request made its way into our hands. We were to inspect sightings of a mysterious young girl near the Seed Hollow castle.
You don't think she's a ghost, do you?
I put a hand on Lyria's shoulder to comfort her, and asked the client for more details. According to reports, the young girl appeared to be looking for something. Workers helping with the castle's restoration effort would attempt to approach her, but she would vanish before they could get close. Each sighting would spook another handful of builders, until there weren't enough hands to complete repairs. By all accounts, it seemed to be a ghost. Of course, I couldn't admit that to Lyria. It was not uncommon for spirits to take refuge in ancient ruins or castles, and play tricks on any unfortunate souls passing by. They were almost never malicious, even friendly sometimes. However, we couldn't take our chances. I just wished we had more information to work with. There was something familiar about this story. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it.
Just as we arrived at the cemetery, the clouds opened up, unleashing a torrent of rain. The blue sky was gone, painted over by a steely, unforgiving gray. Looking around, I saw that there were others paying their respects at different plots. Like Karzeda, they probably lost loved ones to the storm. As soon as he laid eyes on the mound of earth in front of him, the dam broke. Karzeda's shoulders heaved with his sobs.
Why did I say those awful things? There were so many more important things I wanted to tell you, but
He sank to his knees, crippled with grief. His fist beat at the earth, sending drops of muddy water splashing onto his face.
I didn't want that to be our last conversation. If I hadn't blown up, if we hadn't fought. I only wanted to see you smile, but I made you cry.
All I could do was watch over Karzeda as he poured out the feelings he'd held back for so long. Let it out, son. It's the only way to get through it. After the visit, we made our way to a tavern. We could hear the rain beating down on the establishment. It was still day, but the sky was dark as night. Karzeda ordered the stiffest drink they had and downed it in one gulp.
My friend once showed me a flower and said that each one symbolizes something. At the time, I didn't get it, and I had other things in my mind, so I never bothered looking it up.
He shook his head, saying that he'd wished he had treasured those small, everyday moments with her. Each word struck me like a blow, reminding me of my own failures.
How am I supposed to live with this regret? It's like the storm outside, pounding on me until I give in and let it sweep me away.
I mulled over his question for a while before opening my mouth. I'm not the right person to answer that. Only your friend knows.
But how? She's...
So I told Karzeda about my wife, and about the agony of losing her. All the things I'd hoped for, things we could do as a family, were no longer possible. The chasm of remorse threatened to swallow me whole. I couldn't imagine things getting better. Not then, not ever. But I was still alive. Unlike my wife, I still had a future. Didn't that obligate me to move forward, to find meaning in being left behind, and try to fulfill what she wanted for me? Didn't that apply to Karzeda? You want me to go with you? To find that flower, I mean? Maybe finding it would give him the answers he needed.
While out running errands in Folka one day, I came across a crowd of people in the town square. But from the sounds of things, it wasn't a friendly get-together.
I hate you all! Mom, Dad, everybody in this stupid town!
The boy shouted angrily at the adults and took off running, right into me. We both landed on our backsides. Sheesh, watch where you're going, kid. And that's when I noticed the tears streaming down his face. He was clearly upset about something. Hey, you okay? The boy hopped to his feet without a word, shooting me a glare before sprinting away. One of the adults started to follow after him, but...
Please, Doctor, there's not much time.
The crowd stopped him in his tracks.
But I can't just... No, you're right. My patients need me. Forgive me, Lev.
The man closed his eyes, muttered something to the townspeople, and ran off in the opposite direction. Wait, that kid was crying! You're not gonna go after him? I shouted after the man's back, but he either didn't hear me, or pretended not to. Then I felt a gentle hand on my shoulder.
I'm sure he wants to, sweetheart. You see, that boy is his son.
The boy's name was Lev. His father was a doctor, with many patients needing urgent care, so he had no choice but to ask the townspeople to find a son for him. I knew I should mind my own business, but I couldn't get the poor kid's face out of my head. He was probably hiding somewhere all by himself, crying his eyes out. I understood all too well how painful it felt to be alone. When Master Sokka reached out to me, it changed my life forever. Maybe it was my turn to do the same for someone else. I turned to ask the crew if we could join the search, but they were already gearing up to head after him. It seemed we'd all had the same idea. Just you wait, Lev, I thought to myself. I was gonna find him and put a smile back on his face, even if it meant sticking my nose where it didn't belong.
Rackham, there you are. I've got huge news. Listen to this.
It was clear from Kent's smile that the repairs on the Nautilus were going smoothly, thanks to a mechanic friend of his. Well, ain't that something? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed. Those parts weren't the easiest to work with. Not bad, Miss Mechanic.
Rackham, sir? My friend told me she got the parts from a traveling sky fair. That 3-day-old scruff and a little swagger to him. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Huh. Well, I keep my scruff in an elegant chin strap. Thank you very much. Not sure I sounded very convincing, trying to play off his answer, but I'm a helmsman, not an actor. Ha! But just another performance or two, and the Nautilus would be skybound once more.
Okay, die nächste Schicksals-Episoden machen wir als nächstes. Ich gehe kurz auf Toilette. Bis gleich. So, da bin ich wieder. Los geht's.
Don't try and stop me! I have to do this!
He hurled his words like stones as he whipped into a run. Concerned, I asked a nearby man about the boy. He explained that the boy's sister was ill, and the lad was after the remedy, an herb called windcrest. The sickness was assumed to have died out hundreds of years ago, but had now returned to torment the child.
And if that's not enough, I heard the woods where windcrest grows have turned into a monster den.
The boy had struck out alone. Folka had no soldiers to spare, for they were all dispatched to Tempeal for the reconstruction effort. No one was left to answer his pleas, but I would. In my heart, I vowed to bring back the child, and if possible, the herb too. I prayed only that I wasn't too late.
Leave the front line to me.
Well, according to that old villager, this is the place we want to be.
Perfect. Keep your eyes peeled for Windcrest.
Hey! I think I spy some windcrest!
Earth spirits. Strange. You didn't see any the last time we were here.
Seems like they're attracted to the windcrest. Maybe they can feel its power.
My magic?
That's why we love you. This is gonna burn.
On me!
Eat this!
Keep it up.
You too, Cat?
Hot enough for ya?
What's with the sand?
Catch this!
One fell blow!
Go get him!
Thanks! Don't get hit.
Now, man! Trigger finger. All together!
Roger.
It's over!
Good hustle! Indeed. Let's keep it up.
What did you expect?
Saving this one!
Unbelievable.
Come on! Eat this! You're done! I love you guys! Yeah, that was great!
I do my
Let's
best.
try the next one, too!
It doesn't seem like he's here. Let's retrace our steps and look somewhere else. should be more than enough.
But we still haven't located the boy. What? Where is that coming from?
I don't know, but it can't be a good sign. We better hurry.
A golem. So that's what was behind the tremors.
Crap, it spotted us! Get ready for a fight!
Weaker now! Beat him down!
Fantastic!
Catch this!
Stay focused! Baddies on our tails is real fun! Let's give ourselves some breathing room.
Monster! I can still go on.
Just breathe for me.
Try not getting hit.
I'm all better now.
Fisted lad! Helping out! Take this! Read him and weak!
Roger!
Bullseye, baby!
I guess so. On to the next.
Did you expect any less?
On guard!
Heard Kirikin's voice just now. I think that when Kirikin covered this archipelago in storms, some of its power fused with the land and the monster.
Sorry to burden you. Let's finish them.
Try not to move!
You're finished!
Here we go! Help is on the way! Hang in there!
Back into the fray! One fell blow!
Looking good!
There's nothing to...
You're a lifesaver.
Very well.
After you!
Victory favors us!
Let's do it!
No rest for the wicked.
Who do you take me for?
Can I get some of that hurricane juice too? This golem is up!
We can't afford to let it run free. Not while that boy remains missing. I take you! Look upon your final moment! Blaze of frost!
Back up!
Loud and clear.
Piercing! Punishment!
One fell blow!
I know!
Yep, here goes!
One fell blow!
Bring it! Absolute zero!
And we'll do it again!
Good hustle, people.
You're finished!
Oh, they're mad now.
Let's just move this carefully.
Take him out!
No!
Hold on, I'm coming.
This should do it.
You got it.
Look at us go.
What can I say?
Still go on.
Get together.
Back to it! Don't get carried away!
Rain hell on him! This is gonna burn!
You're mine!
Looking good!
One fell blow! Winter Spray!
Come on, take this!
Stay calm, everyone!
Well, look at us.
Yeah!
That was great.
Looking good!
Oh, you're in for it. Shine.
Leave it to me.
Weaker now!
Trigger
One
finger
fell blow!
safe now?
I recognize that voice.
Alles klar. Gut, mit der nächsten Quest machen wir im nächsten Part weiter, dann stürzen wir uns weiter auf die Hauptmission. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Like und abonnieren, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Es sei das wert nicht. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein, macht's gut. Ciao.